So we are live right now. We are live already. We are live. We are live. Thank you so much, Vincent, for joining. Good morning. How are you doing? Okay. So it's another great day to actually look at the crypto market and see, some opportunities to make money. We are on a journey. Okay. We are on a challenge to turn $100 into $1,000. That is what we do here live every day. Okay. So what you want to do is just sign up for a Bybit account. If you don't have one already, all you need to do now is to head over to the description of this video. Okay. So just down below this video, go ahead and click on the show more option, sign up for a Bybit account. Use the link here. Okay. The third link here to actually join me on Telegram. Okay. Where you receive signals and all of that. So we do live trading here daily to actually make you profitable. And then this can be done, okay, by any account size you have, whether you have $10 as your trading capital, $50 as your trading capital, whatsoever it is, okay? But what we are trying to prove here is that $100 to $1,000 is possible, all right, with this challenge. And then $10 to $50 is possible, or $50 to $500 is possible. Okay, so get yourself ready. We trade with Bybit. That is why you need to sign up for a Bybit account. We trade Bybit, and all you need to do is sign up and join the classes every day. Okay, join us live every day while we look for opportunity to make some money. Already, I've been looking at them before going live. Okay, I already entered this trade, and I entered very early, and as it is right now, I'm just stuck, all right? I'm just stuck. I'm having a lot of negative, balances on my current trading account. Okay, I'm having a lot of floating losses and the rest. But let's see how it looks like. Currently, what I'm looking at on the daily time frame, you see my 200 moving average is sitting right there. Okay, that is exactly where this token is sitting on. Okay, this is them USDT, so it is currently at this 200 moving average. Now the question is, will it reject from this area or to break above? Okay, I am on it on the daily time frame. I don't know yet. Will it break above this 200 moving average or it will reject from here? That is the question we need to answer. All right, we need to answer. This token need to give us an answer, because you see that we just broke this trend line, and currently, I don't know what happened. This token just started pumping. I was looking at this area. All right, this is the zone I was looking at where the token would have rejected from, but it refuses to reject from that area. Even if we go to the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, look at the area I was looking at as well. Okay, I was looking at this token rejecting from this area here, this particular zone. So you see this area was the area I was looking at that the token would have rejected from. But no, the token refused to reject from these areas. And all of a sudden, boom, it went up to this area where it is currently. We are sitting just at the 200-day moving average. Okay. Will this actually come back? I don't know. Will it come back? I don't know. How long am I going to hold this trade? Seriously, if I can no longer bear the losses, I'll just, close the trade and accept my losses to look for more opportunities in the market. All right. But we're still going to short this trade. I believe that this trade will retrace back. Okay. Let me share my screen, full screen, so that you see what I'm actually talking about. Yes. Okay. I still believe that this token will come back. All right. Okay, ING, Vincent wants us to look at as ING. Let's look at that token right now. But this is what I'm currently looking at, okay, on the Zen token. We will come back to this, but let's go to ING and see what's possible so that we can start opening position right now. Okay, let me add that to my watch list and then go to ING USDT. Okay, that is injective, right? ING USDT. What's possible on this token? Okay. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Let me take off all of the indicators so that we'll look at, a plain chart and see what's possible right now. Take off all the indicators and, bring this down. So, yeah. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at. This horizontal line was around 7.8, and right now we are sitting at 8.1. Okay, so yes, and then it's currently above my trend line, as you can see. Okay, this trend line that I was following initially is currently above that. So ING, even if it will pump, okay, even if this is going to pump, this will be an area of interest. So pay attention to this area. This will be your first take profit level. All right, even if this token will pump, pay attention to this area here. Okay, this would be our first take profit level. Or, we're having a rejection around this area. This rejection here happened here again. Okay, so we'll take it back there. And yes, we can take a buy. Okay, take a buy for this trade to the upside. Take a buy for this trade. And then your next first target, okay, first take profit level will be around 8.9. First take profit level will be around 8.9, guys. First take profit level will be around that 8.9 level. Okay. First take profit level will be around that 8.9 level because we equally have this rejection. Okay, so here now becomes a support for us. This area right here is our support level. Which is where we are bouncing from. Okay, so if you take a long trade, if I go to the 1 hour time frame, if you are taking a long trade right now, okay, look at this area. This area of interest is where we want to look at. This is where the price currently has been playing around. Okay, so we have this area here where the market has been consolidating. So this rejection we are having here, just wait. Okay, I'll go to the 15 minutes time frame and look for entry. All right, don't enter now. All right, for injective, don't enter now. Let's see if this will actually reject back to this zone here. Okay, if we have a bounce back to 7.9 or around $8 or thereabout, take a buy to the upside. Okay, if we have a rejection to around $8 or thereabout, take a buy to the upside. Okay, so I'll be looking at entering a trade somewhere around this zone here to the long side. Okay, anything around 7 point. Okay, anything around 7.9 to $8. I'm looking at entering a trade, and then the target will go to a 1 hour and set the target. Okay, so the target will be to this previous high here. So target those previous high down. Okay, so if that plays out, you'll be making around 10% move in the market. With the 10x leverage, that will give you around $100. So for injective, yes, pay attention to that. It is a token worth trading, and this should be on my watch list already. So go ahead and add that to the watch list, and let's see how this plays out. Okay, so wait for that rejection to come back. Okay, enter a trade around anything around this zone. Okay, $8, 7.9. Enter a trade to the upside for injective. All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the live show. Welcome to the live show. Welcome to the live show. If you want to enter now, you can actually enter and start building up your positions. Okay, start building up your positions, and as it continues to go down. So if I go back to that 15 minutes time frame again, so what will happen is, you can start. I'll just wait. Okay, wait for this to play out. Just wait for this to play out. No need to rush. All right, no need to rush. The rushing is what got me into trouble right now, and I entered this particular token with a very high amount of money, and I'm just stuck right there. Okay, yeah, the token is still pumping. So wait to short that token, wait to short that token at around, yeah, massive losses on my account right now. Wait to short this token at around, let's look at Zem. Okay, let's look at the Zem token and see what's possible. Yeah, let's look at Zem and see what's possible. Okay, go back to that Zem token, which is what is topping on the top gainers list. Okay, USDT. So let's look at a possible entering point for this particular token. So if I go here, so here we see this particular token that is topping. Okay, that's what we are looking at. All right, that token that is topping on the top gainers list is what we are looking at. Okay, currently we have around almost $40 million in trading volume. Okay, almost $40 million in trading volume. So yep, this token is something else. So yes, it's still pumping, pumping, pumping. So if I go back to the 4 hours time frame, look at this. Look at this. Look at this massive move. Okay, so I was looking at this zone here. This is the area I was, initially looking at. That price will reject from that area, but no. Okay, no. The price refuses to reject that area. But if we go and turn on my 200-day moving average, okay, you see that currently we are at that point, all right? We are just at that point. So will this, now this is on the daily time frame, will this close above this 200 moving average? That is what I am not sure of, okay? So let's wait for this 4 hours candle to play out. This 4 hours candle will close in the next 1 hour, 30 minutes or thereabout, okay, 34 minutes, this candle will close. So if we have a close above this 200-day moving average, then, this trade, there's a possibility that this can continue to move up, all right? There's a possibility that will continue to move up. But if you want to do a quick scalp, you can enter with market order right now. I'm already in this trade, so I'm not going to enter. You can enter with market order right now. Yes, enter with market order right now and just target anything around 36, 35. That is 0.0354. Okay. So if you enter with market order, just target anything at that 200-day moving average, 0.03557. All right, should be your take profit level. That you will see a clearer view on the 5 minutes time frame if you come back here. So you can scalp this token, but right now, because I'm in the trade already, just wait for this, okay? Wait for the 4 hours candlestick to close above this 200-day moving average. If it closes above that, then this token will be going up, 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 all right? But if not, I'm already on the trade, so I'm just waiting for a pullback. I'm just waiting for a little bit of a pullback, either to this zone here around 33, okay, 33, 32 or thereabout. Yeah, if he pulls back to this area, fine. Then I will be out of that trade. But if not, I am already in a big soup. All right, so this trade is already going against me. So we'll look for other trades. Tomo. Ha. Tomo, I'm very careful with Tomo. Let's look at what Tomo is doing. Tomo USDT. Tomo USDT, is it on the top gainers list? Let's look at it and see what is Tomo doing right now this morning. Okay, yeah, so another token I was looking at is that 1,000 ZEC or 10,000 ZEC or whatever it's called. Yeah, Tomo is currently in this upward movement right now. This is what we're looking at on Tomo. So if I go to the weekly time frame, this is Tomo for you. Back to the daily. Okay, let me take off my indicators, okay, so I'll be able to see clearly. Let me take off all of these indicators so that I'll be able to see clearly, guys. Yeah, so for Tomo, what are we looking at? Long trade. We're looking at a long trade for Tomo, okay? So you can long Tomo to, yeah, Tomo actually, after this drop, this massive drop here. So for now, what I'll be looking at right now, you see, we had this, I think this was yesterday. I was looking at this yesterday and it broke that trend, okay? So it broke the trend. We came down here, stuff like that, okay? Right here, we broke that trend again. This would have served as a retest, but right now, this is what I'm looking at right now. How far will this go? How far will this go? In as much as we are on top of this trend line, we are looking for a buy trade, okay? We are looking for a buy trade right now. So for Tomo, let me look for possible resistance area, which will be, somewhere up here. So we target this zone up here, right? Down to this recent high here. So if this is going up, your target now, take this trade to the long side, okay, to the upside, and then your target should be, anything between 121, okay, 120 cent, 121 cent, up to this area. I'm not sure if it will get to that area, but this is exactly what I'm looking at right now. So on the 1 hour time frame, okay, on the 1 hour time frame, yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking at, okay. So if I adjust this trend line a bit, we just had a bounce from that trend line. So what you should be looking at is a possible trade to the upside. So we just had a bounce from that trend line. From this trend line, we are moving up, okay? If we break this trend line, then you should be looking, it means that this trade is no longer valid. If we break this trend line, it means that trade is no longer valid. So what we are looking at right now is a trade to the upside. So you can go to your 5 minutes time frame, go to your 15 minutes time frame and look for entry. Okay. Just wait for it to come back and bounce back from this trend line again. Okay. A bounce from this trend line will be, a move to the upside for now. A bounce on this trend line will be a move to the upside. All right. A bounce from this trend line, and then equally pay attention to this area. So if you are going to enter a trade, if you enter this trend line right now, okay, pay attention to this area. So you want to take profit when the trade gets there, because there is every probability that this will actually reject from this area. So this is the highs and the lows I'm currently looking at on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so you see these areas. Price went and rejected from here, came back here, okay, went back up again, rejected, came here again, rejected, and then we are going back to that area. So currently we are just in between these highs, okay, this range of the 15 minutes time frame. So what we are looking at right now is for this market to come down to this area, maybe to this trend line. If it comes back to this trend line and bounces back here, okay, we'll take a trade to the upside. But if not, we are just looking, okay, to short, like scalp the market, okay, or when it gets to this area and it rejects back. Okay, when it gets to this area and it rejects back, what you want to be looking at is I put my trend line there, okay, and follow this to the upside there. All right. So if I go now, because I'm doing on the 15 minutes time frame, I'll be looking for entry at the 5 minutes or the 3 minutes time frame. Okay. I'll be looking for my entry between the 5 to 15 minutes time frame, right? 5 to 3 minutes time frame, right? Even up to that down to the 1 minute time frame. So for Tomo, wait for it to play out. Wait for it to get a rejection around this area. Okay. When it gets a rejection around this area, take it down. If you come back to this trend line, okay, you will now be able to, this other trend line. This is the one I drew from the 15 minutes time frame. So let me take this out. This other trend line, or if it comes down to this level here, look for a longer trade to the upside. Okay, look for a long trade to the upside. So you can be trading the trade, this Tomo, within this range here, the 15 minutes range here. That's what you want to be looking at on Tomo. Okay, that's exactly what you want to be looking at on Tomo. All right, guys. Actually stuck here, so I can't take any trade right now. So I'm just giving you this. Make sure you pay attention to those entry levels. Okay. So yeah, if you shorted them, depending on the amount of money you put in them, you would have been in profit right now, because I see that it's retracing. Okay. I just noticed that it's retracing a bit down to this downside. Okay. So for Tomo, yes, look for that area, and for a rejection, we may be rejecting from this 5 minutes time frame here. Okay. If we reject this area and it comes back to the trend line, take it to the upside. All right. So look at a lower time frame and look for possible entries for Tomo. Okay. Look at the lower time frame and look for possible entries on Tomo and all of that. All right. So yeah. Always make sure that you're entering. And today there's a lot of news. Okay. I think today is CPI report. Let's go to Forex Factory and see what's possible. Okay. Please be careful. When is this news coming at? Be careful with what you're trading. Okay. So before 1 p.m. my time or thereabout, all trades should be closed. Yeah, Tomo is still pumping, pumping, pumping. So wait for it to play out and then you enter a trade. Okay. Wait for it. $1.20. $1.20. Okay. From $1.19, we are at $1.20. Okay. So yeah, this will be going up and up. All right. This will be going up and up. So injective, injective. Vincent just confirmed that injective will pump. So make sure you pay attention to that coin. Okay, make sure you pay attention to that coin. You want to equally enter a long trade. Another one is compound coin. Yes, I saw compound coin as early as at the time I was chatting on the Telegram. Okay, around 68, and then it started dropping. So compound coin will equally be another coin that will pump. So we'll look at compound coin as well. We'll look at compound coin as well. But for this is the setup I have right here. So we're looking for long opportunity for this Tomo. All right, for Tomo, look for a long trade to the upside. Okay, so compound USDT. Let's look at that. So pay attention to injective as well. Okay, those of you who have some capital to trade, pay attention to injective as well. That is INJ-USDT. All right, INJ-USDT. Pay attention to that token as well, and take it to the upside. But before we come back to this token, okay, for compound, let me go to the 4 hours time frame and see what's possible there. Please, your trades, okay, yeah. We're currently still at that area of rejection. We looked at this area yesterday, right? We looked at that area which we are still rejecting from, right? We're still rejecting. So we rejected again around that 68.8. 68.8 we rejected, and then we came back, and now we are going back to that area. So a break above this area, take a long trade to the offside. Okay, anything above 70, $71, take a trade and follow this trend. Okay, just ride the trend to the offside. So your next target, if this breaks above this zone we are looking at, okay, your next target will be around, anything from 73 to around 70, $80 will be your target for the compound coin. Okay, so look at long opportunity for compound coin. All right. So when is the news coming out today? Currently for today being the 12th, look at this. Okay, high impact news everywhere. High impact news everywhere. But the one we want to pay attention to is the one from 1:30. Okay, 1:30 p.m. down to around 3 p.m. Right, to around 6 p.m. my time, okay, to around 6 p.m. But most especially the 1:30 p.m. stuff, we have the CPI report, okay, the CPI and core CPI report will be coming out, okay. This will be coming out around 1:30, right? So if you look at this, if we look at the information here where it says the major, sorry, the usual effect. Okay, usual effect, it says that if the actual is greater than the forecast, okay, it is good for currency. What is that actual? If actual is greater than the forecast, it is good for currency. Now, this is currently, okay, this is the forecast, all right? This is the forecast. Now, if this result comes out by 1:30 and whatsoever is printed here is greater than this, okay? If it is greater than this 0 point, let's say we have it at 0.31 or 0.4 or 0.5, it means that it is good for the dollar. And if it is good for the dollar, you will see a negative effect on crypto. So Bitcoin will have a spike down to, to the downside, okay? It will have a spike to the downside and all of that. But if this is actually lesser than the forecast, all right, it means that the dollar will be falling and it will equally have a positive effect on crypto. Okay, so that is for the CPI report that will coming out. Okay, and then we have the core CPI too. You can look at that as well. I think it's almost the same thing. Okay, if actual is greater than the forecast, it is good for currency. If actual is lesser than forecast, okay, it is bad for currency. And when it's bad for currency, it is good for crypto. Okay, so that's what you want to pay attention to. All right, that is what you want to pay attention to. So make sure any trade you're holding right now, you close all your trade before 1:30 p.m. Okay, close all your trade before 1:30 p.m. and pay attention to the news. Okay, pay attention to the news and see the outcome. All right, see the outcome. The outcome, don't trade that spike. All right, if you are not experienced, don't trade that, up and down and all of that. I know some guys who actually at this point they will open a long and short trade. And why are they opening long and short trade? Because if we look at BTC currently, let's say BTC is sitting down here. Once that news comes out, whether it is positive or it is negative, what you see most of the time is that BTC will first, spike. You'll see a spike on BTC like this, okay? You'll see it go to the upside, and before you know it, okay, just within maybe a minute or 5 minutes, you see it drop to the downside and all of that, okay? Creating a very high wick, and maybe at the end of the day, it will end up creating a pin bar candle for you, all right? So it will go liquidate those who are, holding short trades, and then it will come back again, liquidate those who are holding long trades and all of that. And at the end of the day, just sits at the middle, all right? Doing nothing. So that is why you want to be very careful so that you don't get liquidated, because the market moves in both ways. Okay, it will just go liquidate those at the top, come back, liquidate those at the down, and all of that. Okay, so all of those liquidity grab happens a lot during those report. Okay, the period of that report. So 1:30 Nigerian time. Okay, wherever country you are, you want to go to forestfactory.com. It will automatically give you the time zone. Okay, give you the time based on your own time zone. Currently, mine is saying 1:30. So 1:30 p.m. my own time zone. This is when this news will be happening. Okay. So depending on your time zone, go to forestfactory.com and look at those details there. Okay. Look at those details there. All right. So for compound coin, you'll be looking at scalping this token, but I'm looking at a bigger opportunity to the upside going forward. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at bigger opportunity to the upside going forward. So yes, you can scalp this token if you want to. Be looking for possible scalping opportunity if you want to on the 5 minutes time frame. All right, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are joining us for the first time, this is the show where we look at possible trading opportunity in the crypto market. All right, and we're on a journey to turn $100 into $1,000. All right, all you need to do is to sign up for a Bybit account. Just go to the description of this video, guys. Go to the description of this video, click on the first link there to sign up for a Bybit account if you don't have one already. We're doing this with Bybit, and you get why. Okay, you get why we're using Bybit. So don't that's some of you, I don't know, you are very comfortable with the exchange you are using now. Leave that comfort zone and go and explore other exchanges. And Bybit is that exchange we are using currently. Okay, not because we want to eat your money, but because Bybit will help you save a lot of money when it comes to fee. That is why I prefer Bybit. And then if you're on the Telegram, whenever you have issues with Bybit, I can easily, give a helping hand and help you fix up things like that and all of that. Okay. So for futures trading, all right, futures trading, I recommend Bybit. You can do every other trading, P2P, spot trading with any other exchange, but for futures, use Bybit. Okay, use Bybit. There is a reason why. All right, and one of the reasons is that low fee will help you save more money. Okay, so that is for compound coin. So smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. Smash the like button. Okay, we'll get more people to join us if you do that. All right, which other token again do you want us to look at? You can ask your question, any trading related questions. You can put them on the chat. Okay, put them on the chat and I'll attend to all of that. Put them on the chat and I will attend to all of that. All right. How do I join the challenge? Okay, for those of you who want to join the Bybit Trading Fiesta Challenge, you can still go. Okay, go to the description of this video. Go to the description of this video, guys. Once you go to the description of this video, the first link here is to sign up for a Bybit account. The second link is to join, okay, the ongoing trading Fiesta on Bybit. So once you click on that link, it will bring you to this page. Just click on join. Okay, just click on join and you're good to go. Now, when you click on join, it doesn't do anything. All right, it means that you're already on the team. All you need to do is to join me daily. Okay, join the Telegram to be getting the signals. Okay, from my Oga there, be getting signals and be trading. Then join me daily every morning. Okay, to look at possible trading opportunity. As you continue to trade, you stand a chance to share in this $21,000 that Bybit is giving out. Okay, there is a $21,000 reward pool that will be shared among all participants of this ongoing trading fiesta. All right. Then personally, what I'm using this to do is we are going even after that campaign. Okay. Even after the Bybit campaign, we are on a journey to turn $100 into $1,000. All right. So if you don't have one up to $100 in your trading capital, you can start with whatever capital you have. Maybe yours will be $10, maybe it will be $50, maybe it will be $20, whatever amount you have. Even if it is $1,000, just have a target for yourself. Okay, we are on a journey to move that to the upside and all of that, and we are journey to increase that trading capital. So we'll continue to do this. Once we achieve this 100 to 1,000, we'll start another phase of the campaign. Once we achieve that, we start another phase of the campaign until we grow our trading capital to a reasonable amount of money. Okay, so that is why I want all of us to do this with Bybit. So make sure you sign up on Bybit, okay? And some of the benefit you get for the Bybit, I can have a one-on-one after my live section, okay? We can sit down and I give you tips on how, to look at the market. Even those of you who are new, all right? Those of you who are new, who don't know anything in crypto, I am here to guide you, to scale through that. All right, so smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Which to go? Zem. Okay, should we go back to Zem? Zem is actually very annoying right now. I'm not, very happy with this live stream. Zem is eating up my money, eating up my money. Seriously, Zem is eating up my money. So let's go back to Zem, Zem USDT. Okay, so Zem, yep, Zem. Matic and Soul, okay, Matic and Soul. Yeah, I'll come back to that. I'll look at Matic. I'll look at Matic. Paper token. Look at Zem right now. We are still at that up move. Okay. Yeah, Zem is still up there. Zem is still up there. And if I bring in the 200 moving average, remember we are sitting just at that 200 moving average line. Okay, and this will be closing. The 4 hours time frame is what I want to use to determine whether this token will continue to go up or we will have a sudden dump, okay, to the downside. I'm not sure yet. So I can go ahead and bring in my EMA. So I just type in EMA and then bring in the moving average exponential. And what I want to do, change the, okay, go to input and then change the length here to 200. 200, and then here where it says time frame, make it the daily time frame, okay? So that even if I switch to the 1 minute time frame, the 200 will remain the same. All right, so let me make that a bit bolder, go to style and increase the thickness to the second one. Okay, so you see we are currently sitting at that level. So will this 4 hours candle close above this? I am not sure yet, but let's look at what happened. Okay, so for them, I told you if you have entered somewhere around there, you would have made some profit, but wait for it to pull back up again. Wait for it to go back up again. Okay, when it goes back up, you look for a possible trade to the downside. Okay, currently on the daily time frame, look at where we are sitting right now. On the daily time frame, if I bring this up, look at this area. Okay, so this is an area of interest right here. Okay, you see, we had a rejection here, and then this first pullback, we had another rejection here before we finally break that level. Okay, then we had a retest, and then we pushed that to the downside. Right now, we are back to that zone. Okay, so this zone of around, okay, please take a note on this area. Okay, so 0.036 to 0.037, okay, is an area of interest. 0.063 to 0.067, which is where we are rejecting currently on the daily time frame. That is where we are rejected. This token started pumping as early as 1 a.m. Okay, 1 a.m. my time. That is when, though I actually took like 3 different trades before this morning, then this final one, you see what greed can cause. All right, don't overtrade. Whenever you make profit in one trade, you leave that trade. Right now, this one singular trade that I just took before starting this live stream will end up eating not just the profit that I made, okay, as early as that, is equally eating into my account. All right, it's eating into my account. You don't want to see what I have here, right? If you see here, you'll be having, very, high blood pressure, whatever it is. Okay. So yeah, look at this area. Okay. It's possible that we can have a rejection back. Okay. To maybe, I don't know. This is on a daily time frame. If this plays out, it may take days actually before it plays out. But yeah, look at the possible rejection at this area, and then we're equally looking at that 200-day moving average. That is exactly where we are seated right now. Okay, for them. So be careful if you are going to scalp this trade. Okay, be very careful if you are going to scalp this trade, because it is that scalping I did 3 times, and then the fourth trade locked me there. Okay, the first trade actually kidnapped me there, and then I am paying the ransom right now. Okay, I'm paying the ransom right now. So don't overtrade, guys. Learn from this. Don't overtrade. All right. From making $20, I am losing almost $100 plus. Does it make sense? Okay. The scalping I did was just around $21. Okay. The 3 trade I took initially that was profitable was just around $21 or thereabout. Okay. It was just around $21. Now, this current trade, because I entered that market again without waiting for it to play, and I entered again immediately. Now, what is happening right now? My account is minus $100 plus. Okay, my account is minus $100 plus, which is actually not good, not good, not good, not good, not good, right? It's not good, guys. So yeah, that is exactly what we are looking for at on Zem. So if you want to scalp this, wait for it to go back to that level again and have a rejection. So you can go to the 5 minutes time frame and look at what's possible. So these are the areas I'm looking at. Okay. These are the areas I'm looking at. Currently on the 5 minutes time frame, we are just slightly above the 200 moving average. So if it comes and rejects at this area again, take it down if you want. But be careful, okay, so that you don't get stuck here. But I'm very sure that this token will retrace back. Now, it depends on how patient I am to hold this trade, okay? If these losses continue to give me problem, I'll close it and then go and look for somewhere to chill, to, mourn my loss. Okay, so yeah. But if I'm patient, okay, if I'm patient with this market, I believe that it will definitely retrace back a bit. Okay, if I'm patient with this market, what I'm looking at currently for me to be in profit is for this market to just retrace back to this line here. Okay, anything at not 28, I'm looking at 33. Okay, anything around 0.033. Okay, if it retraces back anything around 0.033, I'll make some profit. But I'll hold this trade till around 1 o'clock 12 p.m. or thereabout. If I'm not comfortable with it, I'll close it, because around 1, anything between that 12 and 1 p.m., you'll be seeing a lot of activities. Okay, then from that 1 down to around 7 p.m., you see a lot of activities in the market. Okay, so is it that the market is going up or the market is dumping? I don't know. It depends on what the CPI and core CPI report, the outcome will be. All right, that will make us know what we are looking at. Okay, so before we go to Pepe, somebody talked about Matic. Matic is long trade actually. For Matic, whatever you're looking at, I'm looking at a swing trade on Matic. I'm looking at a swing trade on Sol. Sol, I'm just waiting for it to retrace back to around. If it can come back to around $20, $19, okay, I'm looking to take a long trade to the upside. So I'm just waiting for a pullback on Sol. Okay, I'm waiting for a pullback on Solana. I will look at Solana and let you know how that was. For Matic, okay, look at this is what we are currently looking at right now. Though we are just below the 200 moving average, okay, and then we are looking at this level right now. So yeah, if I have a bounce on this trend line again, I'm taking it to the upside. Now, when you take it to the upside, you want to pay attention, okay, to this particular area here. This area, you see it clearly on the 4 hours time frame. Look at that. Okay, look at this zone here. So you want to see we almost got there and then got a rejection from there. So for Matic, wait for it to retrace back to this trend line. Okay, wait for it to come retest this trend line. So anything around 70 cent. Okay, anything around 70 cents. Be looking for a long trade to the upside. Okay, wait for it to return to that around that 70 cent and wait for a trade to the long side. That's what I'm looking at on Matic. Okay, and then if we break above this level, look at adding more money to your positions. Look at adding more money to your position, because when we break this level, the next level we should be targeting should be around 90 cents. Okay, from 90 cents we can be looking at $1, and then from $1 we can be looking at $1 plus. All right, so that's exactly what we are looking at on Matic right now. Okay, for Matic, that is exactly what I'm looking at on the Matic trade. I believe this is on my watch list already. Yes, it is. Okay. Then for Solana, I'm equally looking for a pullback on Solana. Okay. Um, I'm looking for a pullback on Solana to around $20 or even below, $20 or below for a long trade to the upside. Now, my swing trading okay, what I look at on my swing trading is basically what I look at is I want a situation where I'll enter with a very low leverage. Okay, quickly before we look at the Solana trade. Now, what some of you don't know is that it's not about using high leverage. Okay, the higher your leverage, the higher the fee you pay. Please note this: the higher the leverage you take from the exchange or the money you are borrowing from the exchange, the higher the fee you pay. Okay, and if for any reason you get liquidated, you allow your account to be liquidated, you equally pay liquidation fee. Now, what the exchange does is that because you have taken your leverage, though when you enter a trade, they don't charge immediately. Okay, when you close the trade, that is when all the fees are calculated and deducted. But what the exchange will do is that that fee, based on the leverage that you have taken, okay, you are using, it will be calculated. The fee will have an impact on your current account balance. Your liquidation price will equally have an impact on your current account balance. So before you get, let's say you are trading with $100, if the exchange notice that maybe it's going to cost you $10 for liquidation fee, it will cost you $5 for your trading fee and all of that. Those $5 will be deducted already, okay, from that $100 you have. I'm just giving you an instance, okay? It's not that they will deduct $100. The fee could be just maybe 50 cents, 1 cent, or thereabout. But this is what happened. They will calculate all of that and add it up and keep. So as the market is going against you, they are taking note of that. Before it even gets to, let's say, 100% for you to be liquidated, they will send you a notification and all of that. Before you know, you get liquidated and you're out of the market. So you want to make sure that if you are going to be holding a trade for a long time, when we talk about swing trading are trades that will take days. Okay, at times it can take weeks or even a month for it to play out the way you want it. If you are going to hold a trade for long, use a very low leverage so that you don't get liquidated and then maybe it will not hit your stop loss immediately and all of that. Okay, use a very low leverage and always use tight stop loss. All right, that is it. So for Solana, currently we are still at this 22 level. All right, we are still at this $22 level. So I'm waiting for a possible pullback. So what I'm looking for right now is if Solana can actually return, I'm waiting for a pullback. If you look at it on a daily time frame, you can be looking at around $18 or thereabout. But let me go to the 4 hours and show you what I am actually looking at. Okay. So a pullback can happen, all right, depending on what Bitcoin is going to do. I don't know. Bitcoin can decide to wake up, but I'm looking for a pullback to around this area. Can Solana pull back to this area? If it pulls back to this area around 19, $20, okay, 19.3, 19.4, I'm going to take a trade to the long side. If I take a trade to the long side, my first take profit target will be around this $22 level here. All right, which will definitely have a rejection. I can close maybe 50% of my trade right here and then wait for a breakout of this area. Once we break above this area, remember, equally look at the 200 moving average that we are just sitting just around that 200 moving average. Okay, so we can have a rejection here. So what I'm possibly looking at is, for this Solana to consolidate a bit and then maybe reject to this area and then take it back up there again. Okay, when you take it back up there again, so here will be my first take profit and then go to the upside. That's exactly what I'm looking at. That is the scenario I'm looking at on Solana right now. Okay, so for this trade right now, you can be looking for a possible short trade, okay, to the downside. Look for a possible short trade to the downside for Solana. Okay, I'm going to, if I relieve myself of the losses I'm currently carrying right now on my exchange, okay, I'm going to look to short Solana down to this area. If I'm shorting Solana, I should be looking at this zone here. All right, this area, as your take profit around 20.6, anything between 21 and 20.6, 20.7. I'm looking for a trade, okay, a take profit level at that area, okay. So those are the areas I'm looking at for Solana, okay. All right. The next token is yeah, the funding rate is -2%. So if you are going to short that token, equally take advantage, okay? Yeah, for them, all right? So if you are going to short, it is not advisable for scalpers, okay? It's not advisable. When is the funding rate? Please check the next funding rate. It should be in an hour plus or thereabout. Let me check on my phone. When is the next funding rate? The next funding rate for them will be, okay, it's even dumping right now. In 1 hour plus, yes, in 1 hour plus. So if you are in ZEM token around 8 o'clock, okay, if you are in ZEM token in the next 1 hour, let's say around 1 hour will be around 9 o'clock, okay. If you are in ZEM token around that 8 time, okay, if you are holding a short position, that you are going to pay that fee is -2%, which is actually very huge, okay, very big. So depending on the leverage you're using, you're going to pay funding rate, which will eat up to your account and all of that. Okay, yeah, Zem is going down, but I've not recovered yet. Zem is going down, I can see it. All right, from $100, my account now is now minus $42. So yeah, so Zem has actually gone down. So if you shorted Zem, congrats. Okay, if you shorted that token, congrats to you. You should be in profit right now. Okay, so the next token, somebody mentioned Pepe. Yeah, Vincent mentioned Pepe. Let's look at Pepe before we go to CVC. CVC, I wanted shorting that token last night, but because I had a trade running already, I just avoided it. So I don't know whether it has retraced or it's still at that area. Okay, so for Pepe, Pepe should be 1,000, right? 1,000 Pepe token. All right, guys, smash the like button, okay? If you are just joining us, smash the like button. And if there is anything you are stuck with, please ask your question using the comment section. Okay, INJ, if you are paying attention to that, okay, I can say Amam, okay? Amam just confirmed that INJ is going up, okay? So pay attention to that token, right? Already somebody gave us a hint that pump. So if it is going up, if you're already in the trade, I couldn't take that trade because I am actually still, in a big loss right now, which I need to get out of it. Okay, I need to get out of those losses before I see what is happening right now. Okay, so for Pepe, look at this. Okay, Pepe, I won't just jump into it. Um, we just broke this trend line. We just broke this trend line. So, yep, wait for it to play out. If you go to the 1 hour time frame, I'll wait for Pepe to play out. Okay, let there be a retest of this trend line, then we'll take it up. Pay attention to this, okay? What you want to do is wait for a retest. You can see that faster on the 15 minutes time frame, okay? So yes, we just broke this trend line. As it goes up, if it comes back, okay, so what happened on purple right now, if it comes back this way, all right, look at it. If this plays out like we just gradually come down maybe to somewhere around here, take a buy to the upside. Okay, take a buy to the upside. Wait for the retest of the trend line and take a buy to the upside for purple. Okay, wait for a retest of the trend line and take a buy to the upside, guys. Wait for a retest of the trend line and take a buy to the upside. But in all of these things, okay, please avoid trading around that time of the news. Avoid trading around that time of the news because market can move very fast. In 1 minute, you can get liquidated. In 1 minute, you can actually blow off the account. Okay, so be careful. And if you have to trade, I told us yesterday, if you have to trade, let's look at this. Let's say maybe you got a hint, okay, that this token will pump. All right, don't just enter with market order and wait for it to pump and then you start to take profit or start closing your trade manually. So what you want to do, if you want to make profit, let's say between this range, okay, you want the market to move between here and here, right? Just let me zoom out so that you see clearly. Okay, you see between these two horizontal lines I drew here. Let's say you want to enter the trade right here and you want to take profit around it. It's very easy. Okay, which is how many percent is this? We are looking at a 15 minutes time frame. So this should give you around. Let me take that again. So from here, why is this not drawing again? Okay, so from here, let's say you want to take a trade to the downside this way like this. That should give you around 0.9%, okay? 0.9%, calculate that by 10x leverage, 5x leverage or thereabout. So what you want to do is, if you're going to short this trade or long the trade there, you look at the price you want to long, then go to your take profit level and set it there, okay? Because just one candle can move from here to there. Before you know it, before you start closing your trade, that same candle can actually drop down this way. All right. So in a very volatile market, okay, that is what you'll be doing. Set your take profit in advance, set your stop loss in advance so that if it goes and hit your take profit automatically, whether your internet is strong or not, that trade will automatically be closed. Okay. And all of that. So that's what you guys want to be paying attention. So wait for Pepper to come back to this trend line. Okay. If it comes back to this trend line, take a buy to the upside. All right. Take a buy to the upside. That's what I'm currently looking at on Pepper. All right. ICP is pumping now. All right. So ICP, we talked about ICP trade yesterday. Right? How many of us took that trade? ICP yesterday. ICP is pumping right now. Let's look at what ICP is doing. Let me see if I can risk it for ICP. So ICP. Guys, give it all to, give it all to Vincent for all of the tips. Okay, give it up to Vincent for all of the tips. All right. So if you do pay attention, if you have been following and you're paying attention, okay, look at it. Where do ICP? We looked at it yesterday, right? Let me open that ICP token and let's look at it. Okay, ICP USDT. I believe my drawing on ICP should still be there. I added it to my watch list, I guess. So ICP USDT. Look at it. Look at it. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. Yeah. So what we're looking for yesterday was a break of this trend line, right? We're looking for a break of this trend line. I think, okay, yeah, yesterday it was already above this trend line. So I said wait for a retest, right? So it came down to, as at yesterday, yeah, this came down to around this area of, 4.051. So if you go to the 15 minutes time frame, we'll see that clearly here. So on the 15 minutes time frame, let's look at that and see what's possible. So what is that trend line? Okay, so we didn't touch the trend line, but look at this. Okay, after it pumped to this area, we had to return back here. But right now we are just at that up movement. Okay, so for ICP right now, I won't jump into the trade. I will not jump into the trade. I'll wait for it to. Currently, we are just on the 1 hour time frame. We just broke this area, okay, which it tested a bit. So we just broke this area. So just wait for a pullback to this particular zone. Okay. Now on the 1 hour time frame, these particular rejections we have here, this zone now will not serve as a resistance. Okay, it's going to serve, sorry, as a support because already we had it as a resistance there. We had it as a resistance there, and then finally it broke that area. Okay, so don't just jump into the trade right now. Wait for it to come back. Okay, let this play out. Right. So if you go to the 15 minutes time frame, go to the 5 minutes time frame and look for your entry. Go to the 15 minutes time frame. So wait for it to now use this area as a support. When it's not using this area as a support, once you have a rejection, you'll be looking for a trade to the upside. Okay, right now, don't just jump into it blindly, but be looking for it. Assuming you've entered somewhere around there, yeah, that would have been a different thing. But right now, we rejected here, we rejected here, we rejected again, and then came back and broke through this area. So wait for it to now use this area as a support. Once it's using this area as a support, that should be your confirmation, okay, to enter a trade to the long side. So if you are going to enter a trade to the long side, you should be targeting, anything from 4.3, 4.4, 4.5 to around $5. All right. So your target, your next target should be anything. If you enter a trade around this area and you ride this trend, you should be targeting up to this previous high here around 4.5, okay, 4.5 or thereabout. That's the areas you should be targeting on this particular trade right here, okay. So that's what I'm currently looking at on the ICP token, okay. That's exactly what I'm looking at on the ICP token. All right, okay. All right, thank you so much for all the hints, Vincent. Thank you for all of the hints and all of that. Okay, so which other token do you want us to look at right now, guys? Which other token do you want us to look at right now, guys? Okay, yep, 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 yep. The ZEM. Let me be looking at this trade because ZEM is a funny trade. ZEM is quite funny. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the drop? Can you? I would have added to my position. Oh, can you imagine? Guys, if you have shorted that trade, oh God, look at that. I entered very late. I entered very early, sorry. Okay, so let's look at Zemic. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Guys, just give me a moment. I'm coming back. Give me a moment. I'm coming back. Okay, give me a moment. I'm coming back. Yes, guys, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. This is what I'm looking at, okay? Don't enter the trade right now because we may have a rejection around this area. On the 5 minutes time frame, okay? There could be a rejection. Can you hear me, guys? Give me a yes on the chat. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I think I'm back loud and clear, right? I am back loud and clear. If you can hear me, give me a yes on the chat. Give me a yes on the chat. Can you guys hear me? Who wants to join me live? If you want to join me live, let me send you the link to join me live. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can anyone hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Okay. So if you want to join me live, use this link. Okay. Use this link to join me. Use this link to join me. Make sure you are not in a noisy area. Okay. Um, So right here for the ZEM token, right? For ZEM token, what I'm looking at, just wait if it breaks below this area, okay? That's exactly what I'm looking at right now. If it breaks below this area, yes, then maybe a possible pull to this next area here will be our first target, take profit, and then we target, up to this line here, okay, up to 29, 0.29, okay, 0.29. That's what we'll be looking at. So wait for this to play out. Wait for this to play out, okay? Don't just rush into it. Wait for it to play out because there could be a possible rejection around this area. This is on the 5 minutes time frame. But if you break this area, take it down. Guys, if you break this area, take it down. Take it down. All right? If you break this area, take it down. Take it down and make some profit for yourself. All right? If you break that area, take it down and make some profit for yourself. All right? That is it about them. Okay? That is one thing. Okay? Thank you. Zarims, you're welcome to the live show. I want to see your video. Let me see what your face look like. How are you doing?
Fine,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah,
Fine,
where
fine.
you
From Kaduna.
Okay, you're welcome to the show. And so basically, what I'm saying is for them, okay, one thing you need to take note of this strategy of shorting a token that has already pumped and all of that, okay, or scalping a token that has already pumped. What you guys need to be careful with is entering at a wrong time. Entering at a wrong time. That is exactly what happened to me. And this is exactly what I was looking at. Okay? Because if
Okay, sir.
I've seen this clearly, okay, let's go to the daily time frame. What I would have done is instead of entering with the whole of my capital, right? Instead of entering with the whole of my capital, I would have entered maybe with half of my capital, right? If I enter with half of my capital here, which is where I actually entered, and it doesn't play out, when it doesn't play out here, the next thing is that the remaining capital will be used to enter, okay, to buy more, I will add more to my position. Now, if my previous, using this strategy, okay, if my previous position was around, let's say 0.0338, and then I came back to buy at 0.037 or 36. Instead of my entry to be at 0.0338, it will now be around maybe at around 0.034 or around 0.035. So it will give me an average entry. So my entry will be closer. That way I would have been in profit already. Okay. So when you are using this strategy, make sure you map up these possible areas. Okay. If the market rejects from this area, when is the next possible area that the market will go to? That is what I did not, make arrangement for. Okay, so I only looked at this area. Okay, I only looked at this area. So market will reject it, but unfortunately for me, it did not reject. So when you look at this, if you reject from this area, where is the next possible area that this market will go to? The next area is this other area I map out here. Okay, this other area I map out here and all of that. So that way you will now plan your trade and see how you can gradually, enter that trade with very low leverage. Okay, when you are entering a trade that is pumping like this, use like 5x leverage, 3x leverage, 2.5x leverage. Don't use, a lot of leverage so that you'll be able to stay in the market for long, hold the trade and let it play out. Okay, because if you use high leverage like I did, once your trade is minus $100, in fact, you'll be going mad in the house. And then people will be asking you what exactly is wrong with you. Okay, you'll be like very restless. If you are like me, okay, you'll be restless and all of that. But I'm actually overcoming all of that. I'm used to it. We make money, we lose money. But the amount of money you are ready to lose actually determines what makes you a good or a bad trader. Okay. Please, how do I set take profit in advance before placing a trade and order? Okay, I'll make a video. I'm going to make a video on how to take the signals. Okay, all of the signals that are sent on the Telegram platform. I'm going to do a video on how to take those signals. I'll show you step by step how to set because I'm actually supposed to be using my phone to do that, but I can't project my phone right now. Okay, I cannot project my phone right now. So I'll show you step by step on how to set take profit before you enter a trade, how to set, a stop losses before you enter a trade, how to, what else again? How to use market order, limit order, all of that. I will explain it in one video and I'll pin it on the Telegram group. Okay, and I'll pin it on the Telegram group. And guys, do appreciate whether you are taking the signals or not. Okay, don't come to the Telegram group and start forming a know. Do appreciate that guy who is sending that signal. Okay, the guy is a student actually, and then out of his busy time, and he has been saying that he has been sick, but out of that, he has been sending those signals, and some are making profit from it. You cannot even appreciate that. We are not saying when you make profit, bring back the money, but a little bit of appreciation will actually go a long way. Okay, Zem is playing out. Let's look, let's see what happens. But I feel we are going to reject from this area, actually, this particular area here. I feel this market will bounce. Yeah, that is exactly the area we are rejecting from, which is what we looked at that 5 minutes time frame. I don't know. If we break below that, then we are going down. If we break below that, then we are going down. But if not, it could be a pullback and then a continuation of the uptrend. Maybe this can be a pullback and a continuation of the uptrend. But from what I'm looking at, this can break this level and come down. This can break that level and come down. Okay, it can break that level and come down. It can break that level and come down. Yeah, seriously. If it does, then I should be in profit. I'm looking at taking profit at around 335. 335. 335 should be somewhere. Let's look at 335. Where is 335? Now, please,
335. Now, please,
Zem, you need to unmute your mic, okay? If you are projecting this somewhere, it won't be good for me, okay? So I'm looking at taking profit at 0.0335. Let's look at 335. Okay, I should close that trade at that area and leave the market. All right. Will it get to that area? That's exactly what I'm looking at. Okay. So once it gets there, I'm out of the market because already this thing is giving me, it's doing me somewhere in my body when I see those big losses that I'm incurring right now. Okay. I believe this will play out. It will actually play out. It will play out. If you believe that this will play out, say, give me a yes on the chat. If you believe that this will play out, give me a yes on the chat. I need to get out of this trade so that I'll go and look for longer opportunity because I actually entered this trade with, all of my capital, which I don't want to lose. With this player, okay, with this player. Yes, thank you so much, Vincent, for appreciating him. Okay. Okay, so yeah, for Freeborn, I will do that video and send to the platform. Please, sir, how can I get your one-on-one? Go to Bybit, sign up on Bybit, okay? Sign up on Bybit, make a deposit on your Bybit account and send me your UID. It's as simple as that. Or you can pay $300 to access to that one-on-one training for 1 month. Okay? Yes, you can get access to that training for 1 month with the $300. But instead of giving me $300, what happened? Into your trading account and use it to start your trading journey. That is it's as simple as that by signing up for a Bybit account. Now, if you already have a Bybit account, okay, you can sign up with my link and then transfer your verification from the previous link to the one you just signed up. It's as simple as that. Okay, it's very simple. Within 5 minutes or thereabout, in less than 5 minutes, you would have done that. Sign up. Okay, go to the description of this video, or if you're on the Telegram, okay, you'll see my Bybit link there. Go and pick up the link. Okay, you see the link in the video description, right? Let that load up. So go to the link, use the link, okay, this first link here, use it to sign up. Once you sign up for an account, all you need to do, don't verify, okay? Don't try to verify this one you're signing up now. If you have the verified account already, don't verify this one. Then log into that previous one that you had the verified account. Go to verification and click on transfer. Or you can chat up the Bybit customer care. They will help you do that. Okay, click on transfer and transfer your account, your verification from the previous account to the new account you just created. Once you do that, right, I will have, your UID and then we can have that one-on-one section. Okay, for free. All right, we can have that one-on-one section for free. But you have to be ready to be trading with your Bybit account. That is the only way you can get access to that. Okay. All right. All right, guys. All right, guys. So we're having a rejection. I'm not sure that trade will go in our favor, but let's see how it plays. Okay. This yellow line here is where I want to take profit for this trade. But by the way, let's look at other things. Let's look at other things and allow that trade to play out. Let not just give it too much problem. Let it play out. Let it play out, and then we'll see how best we can take advantage of that. Okay. So yeah, perpetua and okay, BTC is actually pumping, which is why some of these tokens are pumping. Okay, Solana will add it at 2.1. Okay, if Solana gets to 2.3, 2.4 short, okay, enter a short trade to the downside. If Solana gets to 2.3, 2.4, even BTC, okay, BTC will definitely, this pump is just towards what is going to happen this afternoon. There could be a massive dump. Okay, there could be a massive dump. So pay attention to that. Um, Pay attention to that. All right. So yeah, then we are having it at that 3-4. Yeah, CVC. Somebody recommended CVC. I didn't look at it. Okay, please, sir, how can I get you one-on-one? Really, that is exactly what I just explained right now, right? Yeah, go to the Telegram. Okay, go to the video description. Join the Telegram group. Okay, and contact Telegram, okay? Go to the video description, join the Telegram group, and contact me via the Telegram. The Telegram link is in the video description, right? Go and join the Telegram group. And to get access to that one-on-one, you need to do what I just said right now. Sign up for a Bybit account using my link. That's all. Get your account verified and make a deposit of $100 to your account, and you get access to everything you need. Okay? So the next token we should be looking at is the CVC token. Okay, let's look at possible scalping opportunity for CVC. CVC USDT, CVC USDT. Let me open up that. Let me open up. The Zen is retracing. See if you want to get out. Yeah, I want to. I want to. Yeah, right. Seriously. Zem has gone from plus $1. It has gone back to minus $15. What a fuck. Let it play out, okay? Just let it do its thing. Let it do its thing, okay? CVC. Let's look at CVC. I will look at Zem after this. I don't want to be distracted because each time I look at that trade, I just get angry with myself. Look at when was this? Look at this massive week. Yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday. What is talking about? What is it? Who knows about this token? What is CVC? What is the token about? CVC token. Is it NFT related or any of the Web3 stuff? What is the CVC about? CVC token, who knows about it? What is it about? Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. The volume has been increasing. Civic. I'll come back to that. I want to know what the token is all about. What happened? Why this massive move yesterday? Look at this. This token moved from around 0.081 to 13 cent and then started dumping again from 0.01 to 13 cent. So right now, this is wonderful. Okay, guys. So for the CVC token, I think you look for a short trade until when you get to this. Okay. Anything you are doing, if you are going to take a long trade, okay, take a long trade and target 10 cents. Okay, the moving average line target 10 cents. Okay, that's exactly the line you'll be targeting for this particular trade. Okay, if you take a long trade, just a move to this upside will be from the current price here to the moving average should give you around 5% move. Okay, so if you want to target this 5% move, do that. But I'm saying that this token could reject. Okay, there could be a rejection from the 200 moving average. We may have a rejection from the 200 moving average, all right? Because this candle here closes below, far below that area, and then we are starting another journey. I don't know if you to pump, but if you are going to trade this token, okay, because of this week, look at it, the weeks are not, it repeats itself again and again. This week here, you see another week here, you see another week here, you see another week here. All of this massive week can take you out of the market within a twinkle of an eye. Okay, so we avoid this token. So if you want to take a trade to the long side, do that and use tight stop loss. Okay, so you tight stop loss if you are going to take this trade. So what I'm possibly looking at right now is I don't know if I can have a retracement back. So yeah, so you see already we are on the 15 minutes time frame. You take a long trade, okay? Take a long trade, anything between 0.091 to down to 0.087. You can enter a long trade. If it retraces down there, okay, enter a long trade to the upside and target the 200-day moving average. Okay, then if the price gets here, you can adjust your stop loss and leave it. If what happened here repeat itself again, it could be a massive profit for you. Okay, if this week repeat itself again, it could be a massive profit for you. So for the CVC, okay, look for a long trade for CVC. Look for a long trade for CVC. But be careful once again, don't trade until 1:30 p.m. my own time. Go to Forex Factory and check the time zone, okay, and know what it will be in your own time, all right? Okay, that's in an hour, them will close down to 32. That means I have to adjust my stop loss, guys. If it close to 32, that's enough profit for me, guys. If it close to 32, Vincent, I'm going to hold you by this word. I'm not going to close my trade. Okay, so Broad TV will bear me witness. If this token do not go to 132 and I lose my money, you are going to pay me. If at the end of the day I lose whatever I lose, you are going to pay me times 10 of whatever I lose. Okay, so if it is $100, you are going to pay me $1,000. I will hold you by this word. All right. So if Zem token do not go to 0.03277, I'm going to hold you responsible, Vincent. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not going to close my trade. I will wait for it to close by 0. Maybe I should adjust my take profit level so that I will make, if it gets down to that level, that's enough profit for me, guys. That's enough profit for me. Now the stuff is minus $22 already. Minus $22 already. So yeah. Okay, let's look at how it plays out. Okay, let's look at them and let's wait and see how it plays out. Let's see and wait and see. Now, one thing you should note is previously when I opened Zem was how much in trading volume? Zem was around 39, right? Almost 40 million in trading volume. Now we have 52 million in trading volume. So it means that more forces are coming into the market. Okay, so this could just be a retracement. So let me go back to that ZEM again and then bring the volume indicator and let's see what happens. Okay, let's go back to ZEM again and see what happens with ZEM. So let's look at the volume because we are having more volume coming into the market. We're having more money coming into the market. It could retrace back, okay? It could retrace back and then go up again. But let's look at the volume. Let me bring the volume indicator and see what's ongoing in the market. Let's see how this plays out, okay? Look at, okay? So you see that massive volume. Let's look at the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so let me make the volume indicator more visible so that you'll be able to see that. So bring my moving average, okay, to the volume and then make it a big ticker. Make this opacity 100% and then this one 100%. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of volume, okay? There's a lot of volume. So some persons just want to dump this token right now. Some persons want to dump this token right now. How come the stuff is not opening? I'm not seeing the volume data, so I'm trying to expand it, okay? The stuff is not coming up. I don't know why. So let me see. Yeah, leave your question on the chat. I'm trying to fix my trading view. I don't know what is happening right now. It should have given me, you know, volume indicator should have opened up. I don't know why it is not opening. Okay, let's look at the Bybit chart. Okay, let's look at Bybit and do that on the Bybit chart, so that I don't get to waste our time. Let me take away those indicators right now. So, because I see more money being added to the market and all of that. Okay, trench the page. That I was trying to do that. I don't know what happened. Stuff did not come up. Okay, it didn't come up. It didn't come up. All right, guys. Why the Bybit ways? Okay, why the Bybit lows up? Ask a question. Ask a question. Okay, for them, yeah. Look at possible scalping opportunity. But what I'm looking at right now, actually, it feels as if this market will, the 5 minutes time frame is like we'll have a bounce back to the upside. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just waiting for it to break below this area. I'm waiting for it. It's trading view. It's trading view. It's trading view. Okay. If you will need the application to analyze the market, it's trading view, not other application. Okay. Trading view is the charting platform that you use to analyze the market. So yeah, get account with trading view. Okay. Okay, yeah, I will try to stretch the page. Okay, I will stretch that to be able to see that. But let's see if we can get that volume indicator on the Bybit exchange. I guess it should be my network, right? Because the Bybit is not loading up. It should be my network. Okay. So if I go to the Bantal bubble, let's look at what is happening. Let that equally load up and let's see the Bantal bubble. Bantal bubble. Zem, you gotta play out, okay? You gotta play out. Don't disappoint us. Don't disappoint us, man. Don't disappoint us. Zem got to play out. Okay, guys, I think I'm having network challenge because these things are not loading up. These pages are not loading up. These pages are not loading up, guys. The pages are not loading up. I'm having network challenge. And moreover, we spent more than 1 hour already, so I should be calling it a day right now. Ask your questions before we call it a day. Before we go to that, then look at this. Zeg is equally up there. Okay, 1,000 Zeg. Zeg is up there. All right. So we have Zeg with 3% up. Ethereum there. MKR, I don't know, I long this token. SUI, Bitcoin Cash waking up again, okay? Which, FTT, avoid this FTT token. FTT token is something else. XDS, near. So these are some of the tokens you need to look at, okay? We have Litecoin, we have BSV, okay? Let's do top 200 tokens and see what happened, okay? Top 200. Yeah, we have CFX, we have the OD token, we have the HND token, and a lot of them are here. Okay, ANKR. We looked at this token yesterday, right? So we have WO, we have Magic. These are the tokens. So if we look at the top 300, let's see that. What's this token about? Mura. Where is it coming from? Look at this. This one it says Mura. Then we have Hex. with 10% up. Okay, so a lot of tokens actually, a lot of positive move in the past 1 hour, a lot of positive move in the market, a lot of positive move in the market right now. So a lot of positive move in the market. And currently, you see that a lot of liquidation ongoing. Okay, there are a lot of liquidation ongoing. So in the past 24 hours, there have been over 13.6. Okay, that is 13,666 traders were liquidated. Okay, and the total liquidation came in at $27.83 million. $27.83 million. This is money people lose every day in this market. Okay, and then they make way more better than this. Now look at what will shock you right now. The highest, okay, or the largest single liquidation order happened on Bybit. All right, and that was on BTC USD. Okay, those who are trading BTC against the dollar and all of that. And what is the value? $1.06 million. Okay, so one person is losing over $1 million in one trade. One person is losing over $1 million in one trade. Okay, so you can see all of the liquidation on other exchanges. Okay, we have Binance. Okay, we have OKX and all of that. You see the amount of money that is being liquidated on all of those exchanges as well. Okay, so you see all of those exchanges as well. All right. So 1 hour reg, we have $1.7 million, and then majority of the reg were on long position. Okay, long position, was around 180,000, and then short position holders. Okay, yeah, the short position holders should be hearing it because BT all of a sudden from 2,500, right? It moved up to around 2,700 or whatever. What's the current price of BTC right now? Current price of BTC right now is around 3,800. Yes, 3,800. So that's why you see this massive liquidation on the short position holders. Okay, short position holders are the one paying for all of that right now. Okay, so yeah, this stuff finally put up. Let's look for the volume indicator and see what's happening right now. So Bybit, go to, let me zoom this out. Okay, and then indicators, and then let's do volume. Volume for this. Okay, guys, my network is a bit slow, so I'm trying to open up the chat, but you know, I'm trying to open up this chart for the volume indicator. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. Actually, I don't know why for this particular token the volume stuff is okay. I have like two volume added here. Let me close one. Okay, so yeah, a lot of volume coming into the market. You see that the volume is even above the, above the, what's it called? Above this moving average line here. Okay, let's make that a bit visible so that you'll be able to see it. So all of this volume spiking up and all of that, okay? Volume spiking up and all of that. So that's what we're looking at right now. So we had this massive rejection after this market goes down to around 3396. So yeah, I would have listened to you, Broad TV. I would have listened to you, but it's okay. I'm going to hold Vincent responsible. I'm going to hold Vincent responsible for my losses. Okay, guys. So you see there is a lot of volume actually. So from 30, you see a lot of volume coming into the market. All right, a lot of volume coming into the market because we are actually above the 200 moving average line. Sorry, the moving average line. Yeah, no, this one is not 200. This one is, I think it's 20 moving average or whatever. So yeah, we're currently above this on all time frames. Okay, so even if I go to the 15 minutes time frame, you see that there's, yeah, volume coming up, coming up. Okay, so let's see whether this will equally break above that moving average line. Okay, will this one break above that? Because currently what we are looking at is just a pullback. Okay, pullback. This pullback should happen more. The pullback should happen more to the downside and all of that. All right, that is for them. You can look at scalping this trade. Okay, you can look at scalping this trade for the time being, but be careful so that you don't get wrecked. Okay, be careful that you don't get wrecked. Be careful with this token so that you don't get wrecked on this particular token, guys. All right, so I will end it here and go ahead and take a look at this trade and see how it plays out. Okay, I'm going to monitor this trade and see how it plays out. If I can no longer bear it, I'll close it wherever it is. But let me have faith. Let me have faith that this token will dump to. Let me see. Vincent, your message says that it will dump to 3, 2. Let me write that down somewhere. Okay. 3277. 0.03277. That's what I'm looking at. Will it dump? Let it fire, 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 fire. Okay. Let it fire down, fire down. So 32 will be 3277 will be 3277 will be around this area. So let's put that as 3277. Okay, this area here. Yeah, if this actually moved down to that area, let me look at what I'm going to make here. So 3277 will be from the current price, that is over 5% move in the market. 5% with the 10x leverage will give you 50x leverage, right? So let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you smash that like button before you leave the live call. Okay. Make sure look at all the tokens. Okay. We talked about ICP, right? Wait for the pullback, enter to the long side. Okay. We talked about a lot of tokens we mentioned here. Okay, compound coin. We looked at that. We look at the INJ token, right? We looked at a lot of tokens, okay. If you wrote everything down, then Matic and Solana, okay, for the Pepper token, wait for a pullback as well, okay. And all of these tokens that we looked at, go ahead for Tomo. I think we're equally waiting for a pullback. So write them down and go ahead and take note, okay. And go ahead, join the Telegram group. If you are not there already, join the Telegram group and take the trades, the signals that have been sent there by Crypto Mastermind. Okay, Crypto Mastermind. And then whenever it sends those signals, give it a thumbs up, and let's see how that plays out. Okay, thank you guys, and I'll see you in tomorrow's live stream. Okay, we'll continue the conversation on Telegram, and then tomorrow we'll meet again. Do have a wonderful day. Have a profitable day ahead. Okay, both or have a profitable day ahead, and pay attention to the news. Pay attention to the U.S. economic news that is coming up. Okay, pay attention to those news and don't get wrecked. Please don't lose your $100. I need $100 to get $1,000. Okay, don't lose that money. All right, bye bye. I'll tell you the outcome of my trade. If I close it in loss, I'll tell you. If I close it in profit, I'll tell you. All right, bye bye, everyone, and have a wonderful day.